for that too. And we just finished
Sir.
Christmas, celebrating Christmas. Hi everyone, this is Zion. Thank you for joining. And this is in Ethiopia Media, and I'm here with Joseph to talk about Christmas, holiday, Kwanzaa, everything that is coming up.
Hello, 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 everyone.
Yes.
Power to the people. Power to the people. People got power. We are
That's
here
right.
today with the Queen of Broadway and the King of Broadway, introducing you guys to a wonderful end of a 2024 year, getting ready to enter into the 2025 year. A lot of great things to come. I am sitting here with the Queen herself,
That's
Zion, aka Queen Shebas, and we are on Broadway, y'all. And once again, we are talking about what?
Broadway.
Broadway. So, sister, tell me something, man. How was your Christmas yesterday?
Oh gosh,
Right?
Christmas
What?
always good. You know,
Right,
this is
right.
the only time actually I get to close Queen Sheba.
Right,
That
right,
is
right.
the only one day I
Right.
shut down Queen Sheba
Right.
because you know it's Christmas.
It's Christmas.
And be with family,
Yes,
friends,
ma'am.
and
Yes, ma'am.
everybody else. So I just love Christmas, and Jesus was, you know, Jesus is the reason for
Jesus
for,
is the
you
reason.
know, for Christmas.
Yes, yes. Happy birthday, Lord.
Yes, happy
Right.
birthday, Jesus, and we're so happy that He would kick Him into this world
Right,
to
absolutely.
save us. You know,
Absolutely.
every day. I say Jesus saves me every day.
Yes,
you know,
sir. Yes,
from
sir.
my own making.
Yes, sir.
sometimes.
Yes, sir.
So we are just so happy to, you know, be with family and friends
Yes,
when it
sir.
comes to. And then now we have New Year coming.
Right,
But
right,
before
right.
New Year, we
Right.
have Kwanzaa.
Yes,
the
we have
principle
Kwanzaa.
of
We have Kwanzaa. We have Kwanzaa.
That's
Well,
right.
my Christmas was pretty good. I had a couple of family members came down from New Orleans, Louisiana.
Oh.
We had a really, really, really nice menu. Let the kids open up their toys. The kids ended up
Yeah.
getting me on some rollerblades for the
Wow.
first time, right? And
How did that go?
I ended up needing a walker.
Oh,
Right.
shit.
My auntie, she already had a walker for me, so I ended up using a walker. We ate some good food, told some jokes, watched a couple of movies.
Yes.
Next thing you know, I was asleep on the couch, man. I couldn't wait to wake up the next day because, as we know, today represents what?
Kwanzaa. The
Kwanzaa.
principle of Kwanzaa.
Right,
And just
right.
to make sure, you know, most people don't know Kwanzaa is just a principle. It's not a religion.
Right.
It's really a principle. Like we have Constitution, we also have Ten Commandments,
Yes,
and
ma'am.
Kwanzaa is a principle how especially Black community
Right.
function on.
Right.
When it comes to, so let's talk about a little bit Kwanzaa. Today
Right.
is the first day of
The
Kwanzaa.
first day of Kwanzaa, you guys.
Which is Umoja.
We got something for you
Means
guys.
unity.
Yes,
Because
yes.
it's so important unity in our community
Yes,
because
yes.
by design we've been
Man.
divided.
Right,
you know,
right,
from
right.
the family to our community.
Right.
So, you know, the system has been divided us deliberately. So how do we reverse that through the principle of Kwanzaa?
Right.
So let's play a little bit.
And I like what you
just,
said
you know,
too,
for the-
sister, about the actual representation of Kwanzaa. Because a lot of people that doesn't have the educational side of it, it gets misrepresented
Yeah.
until people go to thinking that it's a religion.
Yeah.
But what they don't understand is that it's a representation of the culture.
That's
right?
right.
It holds up not only the culture but the community, and it helps you obtain your village and unity amongst your village.
That's right.
So we and my sister, we researched a couple of videos we're going to share with you guys that's actually going to explain the history of Kwanzaa a lot more in depth for you guys.
Yes.
And we're going to catch you guys on the next side of the break. So once again, happy Kwanzaa.
Happy
You
Kwanzaa,
guys gotta look
everybody.
forward to the next 7 days. We're going to go through the
Yes.
whole 7 principles for you guys. Every single day of Kwanzaa, we're going to get together, celebrate with you guys. Tomorrow we have a few things to show off,
That's
hopefully
right.
a few pieces. But we just want to make sure that we uplift the village and we also celebrate what's a part of us. And that's
right.
our culture, right, sister?
Absolutely. And it connects really perfectly the African American culture into the African culture.
Okay.
Which we all came from, you know, from the Africa diaspora. So, but we're gonna talk about a little bit before we go into the first day of Kwanzaa, which is unity.
Unity.
Umoja. And let's see what it is, the whole principle of Kwanzaa.
Let's do it. Let's do
do
it.
it.
I see y'all out there, man. Hello, everyone.
Yes.
Y'all go looking out for us, man. Sacktown Mardi Gras Let's see what Kwanzaa's talking about. 7 days of Kwanzaa, and here we go.
Yes, the first one is the unity, which is very important.
Value.
Oh. The volume. Where is the remote control?
It's the volume.
We
It's
need
the
the
volume.
volume
It's
up. Yeah, there it is.
These are some of the questions we'll answer in this video.
Okay, you guys, we're gonna get this right for y'all. You know, we just really getting started, so we're gonna back this thing up. Ain't no shame in our game.
Yes.
We wanna make sure
Let's
y'all
start
got the
from
true
the-
meaning.
American professor of
Right.
African Studies at the California State University
All right,
at
let's-
Long Beach established
Do
Kwanzaa
it.
in 1966 during a
There we go.
of the Wazirad
Yeah.
and the Black Freedom Movement. Kwanzaa is a non-religious, non-political African American holiday that celebrates
stop it, just
family,
let it go, bro.
community, and culture.
Yeah.
It commemorates African heritage of Black Americans whose ethnic history was stripped away by the slave trade. The holiday also gave African Americans an alternative to the Christmas holiday
remote.
and an
So I can
opportunity
get it
to
up.
celebrate themselves and their history rather than imitate the dominant society's practice. Professor Karinga believed that Christianity was a white religion that Black people should shun. But as
that's not
Kwanzaa
true
gained nation
either.
acceptance, Professor Karinga changed his position so that practicing Christians would not be alienated. As stated in the 1997 book, Kwanzaa, A Celebration of Family, Community, and Culture, Dr. Karinga said Kwanzaa was not created to give people an alternative to their own religion or religious holidays, but to reaffirm and restore our rootedness in African culture. So Kwanzaa is a cultural rather than a religious holiday and can be celebrated regardless.
You heard
of
that?
religious
It's a
Yeah.
cultural,
affiliation.
not a
Many
religious
African Americans
holiday.
who celebrate
Right?
Kwanzaa do so
Pay
in addition
attention to the
observing
7
Christmas.
principles.
Kwanzaa's creation also underscores the central premise that you must have a cultural revolution before the violent
Right.
revolution.
Yes.
The cultural revolution
power of
gives
people.
identity, purpose, and direction.
Yes.
The
Identity,
name Kwanzaa
purpose,
derives
and
from the Swahili
direction.
phrase Matunda ya Kwanzaa, meaning first fruits. First fruit festivals existed in
First
southern
fruits.
Africa and celebrated
Hear
December
that, huh?
January with the southern solstice. The celebration dates back to ancient Egypt and Nubia. Professor Karinga chose Swahili as the language of the festivities because it is a Pan-African language, not necessarily defined by a particular region or tribe. Also, Professor Karinga was particularly inspired by an account he read of the Zulu festival Umkosi Wosalawa. He decided to spell the holiday's name
You heard that
with an
connection,
additional
huh? Zulu
A to
festival.
have a symbolic 7
My
letter.
tribe.
Now that
Y'all
we
didn't
have
hear that, huh?
history lesson
Directly
Kwanzaa,
connected to the Zulu
let's talk
festival.
about the 6
Right.
facts you might didn't know about the holiday. Number 1, Kwanzaa centers around 7 principles.
That's
7.
right.
The
7.
7 days of Kwanzaa are a time of celebration,
Okay, 7
meditation,
principles.
and recommitment.
Yes.
The focus is on the Ngusa Saba, or 7 principles.
Ngusa
For each of the
Saba.
Sabbaths, the family gathers near a table containing 7 Kwanzaa
Saba is
symbols.
Shiva, the
A
queen of
child lights
Shiva.
one of the candles on the Kinara or candelabra. On the
Okay.
first day, the black candle in the center is lit, followed by alternating the red candle on the left and the green candle on the right. After lighting the candle, the
I see
family
y'all,
discusses
too.
one of the Ngusa Saba's principles. Individuals are encouraged to reflect
Hi,
on the
Monica.
principles throughout the holiday and embrace them in their own lives.
That's right.
Thank you for tuning in, you guys. We're gonna get it together, I promise you.
The Ngusa Saba are central to the
Ngusa
celebration of
Saba.
and to the African-centered values that embrace the importance of celebrating one's own culture through meaningful, constant remembrance and connection to the ancestors.
Wait. Hold on.
The Ngusa Saba emerged
So
from
So basically,
Kawara
what it's saying is the
which
Ngusa
evaluates
Saba
the best of
celebrates a
African
connection
and
to our
practice.
culture.
That's
Now
right.
that we have a better
Okay.
understanding of the Ngusa Saba, or the 7 principles, let's discuss each principle that represent a different day of
Let's
Kwanzaa.
discuss them.
The first principle will be Umoja.
Umoja. First
Umoja
day.
stresses the importance of togetherness for the family and the community.
That's
What?
right.
Reflected in the African proverb, I am because we are.
Yes.
Okay.
We believe that everyone in our community is responsible for one another and that by working together, we will achieve great things.
Okay.
Yes.
The second principle is Kuji Chagulia. or
Kuji
self-determination.
Chagulia.
Yeah.
that one may define themselves
Kuji
for
Chagulia.
themselves.
Yeah.
It isn't just about
Okay.
you or me. It's about us, our
Yes.
community,
Yes.
and how we celebrate our culture and independently use our resources to self-determine our future.
Okay.
Yes.
The third principle would be Ojima, or collective work and responsibility.
No.
This means that one's successes are shared throughout the community and vice versa.
Yes.
We are collectively responsible for our achievements as well as our setbacks. We must build and maintain
The
our community
village.
together and make our brothers
the
and
village.
sisters problems our
Takes a
problems
village.
and solve them together. Yes, to whom much is given, much is expected.
That's
the fourth
right.
principle would be Ojima'a.
Don't just
or
take and
cooperative
take.
economics. What this means is that sharing what one has with others to
Yes.
benefit everyone.
Yes.
It teaches us to support one another and to build businesses that benefit the whole community
That's
and
right.
help it thrive. The fifth principle would be Ni'a, or
Ni'a.
purpose. This is self-reflection and action and meaning.
That's
It's not
right.
enough just to have money. Yes, you can pay the bills, buy food and other things you want, but your life will have much more meaning if your money is used for a purpose.
That's right.
And the
I
sixth
like that.
principle will be Kuumba, or creativity. Expressed in art, work, thoughts,
Creativity.
acts. Creativity
Right.
means to perform acts
Right.
that leave our community more beautiful and
Yes.
beneficial than we inherited.
Yes.
That's right.
And the seventh and last principle is Imani.
2025.
To believe with all our heart
Imani.
in our people, our parents, our teachers, our leaders, and the righteousness and victory of our struggle.
That's right.
Yes.
The second interesting fact about Kwanzaa are its symbols. Kwanzaa has several key symbols that are used as artifacts to teach, remind, and inspire those in the application of Kwanzaa principles.
Okay.
The basic symbols used to celebrate Kwanzaa are: number one, Vibunzi, or ear of corn. The Vibunzi, or ear of corn, symbolizes fertility and nurturing during Kwanzaa. Thus, one ear is placed on the MKK for each child in the family. If there are no children in the home, 2 ears are still set on the
Whoa.
MKK because each person is responsible for the children of the community.
Okay.
Africans are reminded that
See?
child rearing
That's
is
how I grew
communal
up
or
in
tribal
Africa.
affair that involves virtues of discipline, respect for others, compassion, and charity. The second symbol would be Mazio, and they are the crops that represent African harvest and acknowledgement of
Mazio,
productive
okra,
labor.
corn.
And the third symbol, as mentioned earlier, is MKK, and that is the Kwanzaa map, which represent a foundation of our tradition and history. And the fourth symbol will be Kinara. Kinara is the candle holder that represents continental Africans as our roots. And the fifth symbol will be Muhindi. Muhindi is the corn that
Muhindi.
represents our children and our future. And the sixth symbol is Nishuma Asaba, is the group of 7 candles that represent the Kwanzaa 7 principles. Ngoza Saba. And the seventh symbol is Kikambecha Omaja, is the unity cup, which represents the principle of unity as the basis of all Kwanzaa principles.
That's
And the
right.
eighth symbol is Zawadi, or
Zawadi.
gifts that represent the commitments made and kept. And the ninth symbol would be Bandera, also known as the Afro-American flag, Black Liberation flag, the UNIA flag. Is the flag which is a
Nice.
supplemental symbol and color
Yes.
that represents black is the people,
Yes.
red is the struggle, and green is the future and hope. And the 10th and final symbol is a poster of the 7 principles of Ngoza Saba. This will be printed and displayed. The third interesting fact about Kwanzaa are its gifts. They're homemade and educational. In order to avoid the over-commercialization of Kwanzaa, gifts or zawadi handed out to family members on the 7th day of Kwanzaa are often homemade. These gifts are meant to represent encouragement, self-determination, success, and growth for the person
I
receiving
like
them.
that.
Some participants buy books, music, art, accessories, or other culturally themed products, preferably from a black-owned business. The fourth interesting fact about Kwanzaa are its colors. The colors black, red, and green are a reflection of the Pan-African movement, representing unity for people of African descent worldwide. Black represents the people, and red is for the noble blood that unites all people of African ancestry, as well as the bloodshed during slavery and the civil rights movement. And green is for the rich land of Africa. And now the fifth interesting fact about Kwanzaa are its United States Postal Service stamps. The first U.S. postage stamp to commemorate Kwanzaa was issued on October the 22nd, 1997, a self-taught artist, Cynthia St.
October the
James. Her
27th,
designs were revalued
1997. That's how long it took to give us our
Ah,
prize.
we're learning.
37 cents in 1999,
See.
2001, and 2002. A total of 133 million Kwanzaa stamps were produced in 1997. Artist Daniel Minter introduced a new self-adhesive 37-cent Kwanzaa stamp on October the 16th, 2004. In October 2020, a new Kwanzaa stamp designed by art director Antonia Akala and Andrea Pippin was part of the Postal Service Forever stamp compilations. And the sixth and final fact about Kwanzaa: a few U.S. presidents have wished the nation a happy Kwanzaa. When President Barack Obama and his wife, Michelle, occupied the White House, towards the end of December, they would issue a statement to all those celebrating
Yes,
Kwanzaa.
yes,
We
yes,
know
yes.
that there's still too
Yes,
many
welcome to the room, you guys. Look, we're going to be doing this every week.
Yeah.
Talking about our representation, what we're doing in the city of Sacramento, New Generation Entertainment, Sacktown Mardi Gras. Today we have a presentation for Kwanzaa. So join on in.
Thanks for watching. Please
That's
subscribe
right.
to the Matter of Facts channel, and please like and click on the bell for notifications of future videos.
Welcome to the room. Welcome to the room.
All right. See, that was so
Yes, that was nice.
educational.
I learned a lot today. Once
Oh my
again, you guys, welcome to the room.
Yeah.
You guys are sitting with the Queen of Broadway, Zion herself, aka Queen Sheba,
Yes.
and the Queen of Sacramento Mardi Gras, Mr. Joseph Thomas himself, aka the Mardi Gras King. Today we are introducing ourselves to the seven principles of Kwanzaa.
Yeah.
After having a wonderful Christmas yesterday, me and my sister decided to get together, fire the old machine up.
Yeah.
So what did you learn about the presentation we just watched, sister?
You know, for me, we can focus on day one. Today
Day one,
is
all
about
right.
unity.
Let's do
you
that.
know? So the
Let's do
unity
that.
is Umoja, which is so important, especially for our community, because we were divided,
Right, we were
by
divided.
design, you know, from the beginning, divide and conquer.
Right.
So how do we come together when it comes to economics, when it comes to business, when it comes to children,
Right.
raising our children, uniting our family? Because, you know, from the beginning, if we know our history, it was divided. The family was divided by design. You know,
Right.
everybody needs to read that Will and letter, how the program was created really to divide
Right, they
black
preyed on
people
us.
from the starting
Right.
from the family,
Right.
and then from the community on the way down. So this principle will bring us back together. How do
Yes.
we unite
Yes.
together to really build our community here, or whatever Pan-African black
Yes,
people
yes.
are? Why are we always on the bottom of economy everywhere we at, when we actually are rich in everything? Because of the unity. We
Yes.
don't have that unity to come together and work
Absolutely.
together. Because God said, what did he say? If you are one, you can defeat 1,000. But if you're
1,000.
two, you defeat what? 10,000. And if you're three,
Right.
now you can defeat 100,000.
Yes, yes.
So that's the only way for us to come together,
Right.
regardless of our differences, you know.
Right.
We might be from different culture, different light, dark, whatever it is. We still, as a community, we gotta come together to support our family
Right.
and kids.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
So I'm gonna share a couple of pieces with you guys today.
yeah,
Representing the first day of Kwanzaa, the number one principle, right? Today is Umoja,
Yeah.
which represents unity,
yes.
right? So we have a song for reflection, which is called Worth His Weight in Gold, that rallies around the African American flag, right? We have a thought of the day, right? And I think it comes out of the movie Beloved. It's somewhat of a poem. I'm not going to read too far into that.
Yeah.
But we just want to welcome you guys out. You guys are going to be hearing from us a lot more now.
Yeah.
We're going to try to do some type of a piece probably every day of Kwanzaa. And then we're going to issue you
7
guys
days.
into first Martin Luther King Day Parade. Then we have a King K party coming up. Then we got the season of Mardi Gras. Then we got a whole lot of hosts of other festivals coming on down the pipeline.
That's
Well,
right.
anything you want to add, sister, to that?
And tomorrow too, you know, at the capital, we actually celebrate Kwanzaa
Mm-hmm.
at the state of capital. I'll be bringing some Queen Sheba
Right,
food,
right,
you know,
right.
the real good food.
Right, and you guys be on the lookout.
Plant-based food.
Please be on the lookout. We have a Kwanzaa festival at the Roberts Family Development Center, 776
Saturday.
Dorena Avenue, Del Paso Heights. Roberts Family Development Center. We service about 300 kids in the northern Sacramento area. And we just want to utilize this platform as almost an information channel for the city of Sacramento.
That's right.
So me and my sister, we finna team up almost like Martha and Snoop. We're
Yeah,
gonna be
every
on you
day.
guys, trying to make sure we get the information to you guys on a consistent
Yes.
basis, some information and some news that you can rely on.
Yes.
Right? We're representing our culture, just like the seven
Every-
principles of Kwanzaa.
Yeah.
Right? It starts with culture.
Yeah. That is part of our culture in principle. Just like every culture, every ethnic groups has their own culture and principle that go by. We have to have our own. Just like Bible, we have the 10 Commandments for the whole world to go by. But what do we have in our community as Black community? What is it brings us together? You know?
I love it.
So
I
this
love it.
principle, we're not only saying it, we have to practice it. We have to practice working together for the sake of our kids.
And I think that's why one of the main principles of Kwanzaa is getting your family together.
Yes.
The first week of Kwanzaa, families come together to share feasts, to honor the ancestors and affirm the bonds between them.
Yeah.
So celebrating African American culture is a right for us. Some people get caught up and think that Kwanzaa is about religion. No. It's about uplifting your family,
Yes.
uplifting your village, teaching your kids a rite of passage,
Yeah.
right? Our own culture.
Yeah.
We've been following other people's culture for way too long, right?
Yeah.
So it behooves us to educate our own. This is one of the reasons why me and my sister came together. She had already had this platform in existence, right?
Yeah.
But we just basically teamed up to try to figure out what we can do to strengthen our own.
Yeah. Like how we come together for
Yeah.
Broadway International
Right.
Festival.
Whoa,
For
y'all hear about that?
Mardi Gras.
Right,
For every
right,
event we do, we come
right,
together to
right.
bring the whole community. You
Right.
know, my network, your network, everybody's network.
Yes.
Now we reach out to the whole everybody else.
Absolutely.
That's what is called unity. You know, unity in the community. Now we can reach out
Unity
to
in
other
the
community
community.
too now. So
Yes,
we
you
have,
guys.
just like it says, you know, Umoja is about not just family. After your family, it's your community. Sacramento is our community.
Yes.
So we're bringing our community, and then nation, and then the whole human race.
Yes, yes,
But
yes.
we gotta start with our family that been disconnected by design.
Right.
Africans from African Americans,
Mm-hmm.
family, women from children. You know, it was just we just gotta go back to that unity,
That unity,
regardless.
right.
You know, we
One
are
thing
all
we know
human
for a
beings
fact is that we're
eventually.
stronger together, right?
Yeah.
That's one of my slogans for the Mardi Gras. Some of you guys out there don't know, I started Sacktown Mardi Gras about 3 years ago. I do the Mardi Gras celebrations all throughout the city of Sacramento. I am a New Orleans native. My family is directly connected to the Zulu Nation in New Orleans. Go backwards and forth
See?
every year, 2-3 times a year, representing my culture as a whole.
Yes.
So when I connected with Zion and we heard about a lot of the things going on in the city of Sacramento, we felt like our culture was being left out.
Yes.
Right? So she had already been doing something called an international festival on Broadway. Good job, sister.
Yes.
2 months and a half ago, she had a
Thank you for the
phenomenal,
team. Yeah.
phenomenal event on Broadway, right? Be looking for us in 2025. We're going to have a series of events throughout all Sacramento, right?
That's right.
And we love utilizing events almost like the Kwanzaa principles, right? To
Yeah.
integrate that into our communities. That way we can start help supporting each other when we do have events. Or it may
Yes.
be some of the people that's watching on your couch, you might have an event.
Yeah.
Go to Queen Sheba's page, go to Zion's page, go to Sacktown Mardi Gras, Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, so all social media. You're interested in being a part of history, trying to make Sacramento great again, following the 7 principles of Kwanzaa.
Yeah.
Right?
Study. If you
Unity.
don't- Yeah.
Right. Village. Right. Prosperity.
Collective work.
Right. Collective work.
and faith, and you know, all the good stuff that really brings the community together. But because, you know, really at the end of the day, life is all about you know, coming together, working together, having fun together, thriving together. So I think the first principle, unity, is reminding us we are so divided. And sorry guys, my phone keep on ringing, you know, well, that's okay.
Man, that's good news. I'll let you know you cracking, girl. Right. But yeah, we definitely enjoying this time with the people. You guys hang in there. We're gonna start having a couple of things going on for you guys, a couple of commercial breaks. We're gonna start giving you guys the sports in Sacramento. We might even speak a little bit on the weather, right? So yeah, we're gonna try to turn this a little bit more into just a simple podcast, but we want this to be an information center for the city of Sacramento.
Yes.
So we do have a blueprint. I don't want you guys to think that we're just all over the place. We're just so excited to kick off the season of Kwanzaa, right? That we're really like, okay, we're going to put culture first, right?
Yes.
We do have a lot of things to talk about. We did have a ball yesterday on Christmas. I still am super sleepy, right? Did ate 5 times today, but Kwanzaa came first. Oh man, the culture, the culture, the culture, the culture. And what greater way to represent our culture than the queen herself, the queen of Broadway, right?
Yes.
Zion, aka Queen Sheba, man. Yes, ma'am.
That's why
we're excited.
Representing.
Right,
we will be
right.
representing Broadway,
Right.
Queen Sheba, Mardi Gras, other community,
Yes, ma'am.
everything that, you know, we here in Sacramento.
So can you do me a favor, sister, and tell me a little bit about your roots? I would like to know a little bit about
me?
your roots.
I can take you from me, from you know,
Right.
me being from here,
Right.
all the way being from Africa,
Right.
Ethiopia,
Ooh.
you know, Ark of the Covenant, where
Right,
the Ark
right.
of the Covenant is, where the Adam
Right.
and Eve came from, the human, our ancestors, everybody's ancestors came from.
Right.
So me, you know, that's what, you know, a lot of people start in Egypt, but my ancestors go all the way to Adam and Eve.
Hear that,
And when people say
gold over here,
Christianity
girl.
is not black people, no, we came up with Christianity.
Yes,
We came
ma'am.
up
We
with all the
created
religion.
that. Right. We created men and
Yeah.
women. So
European didn't have no religion until they heard about Christianity, which is 800 years later.
Right. Whoa. What that tell you?
But the thing is, Africans, regardless, it's not just Christianity. We had our own religion going on. West Africa has their own, you know, East Africa has their own. But what happened to African American, by design, it was taken away from them. Their culture, their religion, who they are, their identity. So that is why I think the unity between the Africans and African American is so important. Because the unity comes from teaching each other culture and working together, benefit, and instead of
The educational
Africans don't like
component.
us, African American don't know us. That's not about that. How do we come together, really rebuild what was destroyed from slavery, even before that, even until now, the systemic racism.
Right.
But if we come together, we can get rid of all that too.
Right.
You know?
Man. Come on, y'all.
That's the only
Blessed
way.
little dude over here, man. I'm getting it straight from Mother Africa today, man.
But if we
Right.
don't unite, we're still weak.
Right.
So everyone can take advantage of us.
Right.
Until we realize,
So-
no, we gotta come together
Right.
and create our economy, our
Right.
own access to everything, access to nutrition, food, access to housing, access
Whoa.
to education, access to healthcare,
Yes,
access to business and entrepreneurship opportunity. We can create that if we come together.
If we come together as a
That's the
collective.
only way.
You guys heard that?
Otherwise-
We stronger together.
Otherwise, we'll end up working for everybody else, not for ourselves.
For ourselves. Amen to that. Yeah, you
So
guys,
that's why
that's what it is,
unity
man.
is
Unity.
important.
Unity.
Unity in the black community. It's
Unity
not
in the
heading. Not
black
every
community.
community is united for economics, you know? So it's important as economics to unite ourselves. So
And tomorrow, you guys, we're going to be representing Kujukagula.
yeah, which is collective work.
Collective work, man. We will be
Yeah.
talking about how to bring your village together and how to quit doing it by yourself, but to involve your community and your
Yeah.
village to help further the culture, right?
Yes.
It's about a collective.
Wow.
It's easy.
Pan
It's
Africa
easy.
coming together. All the African diaspora, we are all over the world, from America to Europe to Brazil to Australia. All Africans diasporas are all over the world, but there's nothing that unites us together as one. So that is why the collective work will be able to do that. You said what I do is restaurant, what you do is event, somebody else is do,
Right.
something else. So
Right.
if we come together,
Right.
then we have that collective work
Yeah.
to be able to.
Well, I was always
support.
told it take many parts to make a machine run.
Yeah.
So a machine don't run just with one bolt, right? It take many, many parts. But it's the same thing with a community.
Yeah.
If you want a thriving community with a social economical structure up underneath that community, it takes a collective.
Yeah.
You have to bring the power of the people together. You need somebody to be the hubcap. You need somebody to be the wheel. You need somebody to be the steering wheel.
That's
you need
right.
somebody to be the carburetor.
That's
and you
right.
need somebody to drive that thing.
Yes.
And you need somebody to design that thing, right?
Yes.
That's what you call a community, right? You get
Right.
several people together, man, to build a house. A house don't build itself, and one man cannot build a house by himself, right?
Yeah. You need
So
architecture,
that's-
you need
yes,
builder, you
yes,
need designer,
yes,
you need plumber.
yes, yes.
So it
Yeah.
takes that's why that's why
Collective.
collectively we can build whatever. We can move the mountain collectively. We can break all the chains
Right.
that the systematic racism has put in our
Welcome
in
to the
our
channel, you
government
guys. I see you
policy.
peeking. Go on, speak, man. Say what's up. I see you popping in and popping out. Yeah, we're gonna start doing this every single week. You guys going to bounce over to my other channel, West Coast Mardi Gras. In the kitchen, I'm gonna be doing a segment every Sunday in someone's kitchen. Hopefully this Sunday I'm gonna be at Queen Sheba's on Broadway, set up 7 to what time you guys close?
We close at 9.
Okay,
We
9:30 to
can
10 o'clock.
Yes.
I'm gonna be trying that lamb out this Sunday, Queen Sheba's. Check me out in the kitchen. Check me out on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, all of that.
Yeah.
Sacktown Mardi Gras, West Coast Mardi Gras. I'm making history in Sacramento, you guys. History.
Yes, but get involved. The most important thing is getting involved. That like people, if we don't get involved, we don't have time either. Everybody has no time. But make time for events. Make time to support your community.
Support.
Everybody, because community unity in the community is not just family, community, also Sacramento. The whole
That's right.
Sacramento need to be coming together. Eventually, the nation, eventually, human race.
Yes, ma'am.
That's what it is all about. But if we don't unite first together,
You heard
we can't
that,
have
huh?
the whole Sacramento
Unity.
unite,
We done
or
used that
the
word about 10
nation,
times.
Or human
Power
race.
to the people, man. The people got power.
Yeah, we have the power.
Yes,
the
yes, yes,
people,
yes.
To change everything from
Yes.
our agriculture to housing and education and everything.
Right.
Otherwise, everybody's just gonna do whatever they want without being accountable.
Right.
But if we are
Right.
united as a community, we can make everybody accountable.
Absolutely.
The government accountable, whoever is supposed to be helping us.
Little bro, you on YouTube over there?
Yeah.
Can I get some of that? Can I get some of that, Mr. Lewis? The people got power. Can you put that up for me? We're gonna always try to end our segment with a little bit of music. Some inspiring
Yes.
artists throughout the city of Sacramento. Somebody we can support. Somebody we believe in. Somebody that stands on the same vision we stand on.
Yeah.
Either through music, art, fashion, or culture.
Yeah.
Sometimes it might just be a artist out the city piece we might show off here.
Yeah.
The thing about tonight, we're going to uplift our brother, Mr. Lewis, a.k.a. the answer and the solution, right?
Yes.
I've been supporting this little dude for about 10 years now. He next up. Boy, if I get a window open, I promise you I'm reaching up and pulling him through it.
Yes.
I got power.
We got power.
I got
because
power.
God has given us
Well, yeah,
the
little bro.
power that we need.
So we got to, next week, we're going to have all that on. I'm going to have all that on point for y'all next week, man. Ain't going to be no breaks. Ain't going to be
judging,
no nothing.
No judging
We gonna,
either.
yes,
we
yes,
do
yes.
what
We
can,
learning.
You know?
You know what I'm saying?
We
Let's be
learning
honest.
together.
We finna bring y'all something the
We
people
know,
need.
you know.
The city of Sacramento need.
Yeah.
And that's an information center for all of the things that the nonprofits in Sacramento do,
Yeah.
right? Black Child
Absolutely.
Legacy.
Yeah.
Big shout out to Roberts Family Development Center. Big shout out to Sierra Health Program. Big shout out to the Elders Committee.
Yeah.
Big shout out to Greg King and Always Knocking. Big shout out to Black Child Legacy Campaign.
Yeah.
Are you guys aware of the awesome work that the Black Child Legacy Campaign do in the city of Sacramento? We have mentors. We do diaper drives. We do food boxes. If you're interested in getting any of that information, you can go to Roberts Family Development Center page
Yeah.
or Sacktown Mardi Gras. One more time, Sacktown Mardi Gras. You looking for diapers? You having it hard this year? You got a newborn? You getting tired of getting diapers? You can come get diapers from our program every single week for free, right? All you got to do is also do your civic duty in the neighborhood like we're doing.
Yeah.
And that's help another person some way, some shape, some form. Thank you
That's
guys
right.
for coming out. We're
And
getting ready.
tomorrow at the Capitol, if you want to come and celebrate Kwanzaa, we will be there every year. You know, Michael Harris does this every year. But we need people to support. So
We'll be there.
come by from 11:30 until 2. There will
Is
be
it Friday or
food.
Saturday, sister?
Will be
It's
Saturday.
tomorrow, huh?
Yeah, tomorrow.
Okay. I'll be
Tomorrow
there.
lunchtime.
Yeah,
Because we gotta support. We gotta
Give
support
us
each
anything
other.
you can't find that, little bro.
And we'll be putting it live on the stream as well, so everybody can. Yeah. So this is we gotta educate and we gotta get involved. You
Yes,
know.
we do. Yes, we do. One more time, man. It's about unity, and
Like
that's
we
what
were saying, it takes a village.
that's the definition of the Mardi Gras, man. It's about bringing the collective together, right? Mardi Gras represents the Trinity, the gumbo, all races, all cultures. We're coming together in the city of Sacramento to celebrate Mardi Gras in 3 different locations: Old Sacramento, Del Paso Boulevard, Broadway.
Yes.
We're talking about Broadway, y'all. Broadway, baby.
And we're coming to El Paso Saturday, 6
Saturday.
to 8.
Yep.
For Kwanzaa
For the
celebration.
Kwanzaa Festival, baby.
Yeah,
Thank you,
and-
Mr. Roberts.
Yeah.
Thank you, Miss Roberts, for all the wonderful things y'all do for the community.
Yeah, thank you, Michael, too, for really, making this aware and getting me involved as well. You know, Africans and African American coming together to celebrate. I mean, that's what we need to do, because I really have a problem all the time why Africans and African Americans not coming together. You know, so this is our chance now to educate each other, learn from each other, work together. Yeah. So you
That ain't even
can,
Mr. Lewis.
it might be on YouTube. Let's see, let me see. Yeah. So, New Year also, I forgot, we're gonna do some New Year
That's
party
what
at
that's
Queen
on
Shiva.
YouTube?
Yeah, it was on YouTube.
It's by invite, so I mean everybody's invited,
together
but
next time.
must.
Do Google search, I looked at YouTube. What was the title?
That's not so much, man.
There he is.
Yeah, man, we're gonna end something with y'all, man. And this one right here, we finna share with y'all tonight is called "Here for a Reason" by a local artist by the name of Nerd Boy Mar. Right, we've been uplifting a lot of these gangster rappers for so long, and we've now understood that it has devastated our community. So we're going to be thriving to bring you guys local music with uplifting vibe, uplifting energy, and this is one. This young man made this song called "Here for a Reason," celebrating why we all are here. Check him out. You put it on that one? You turn it up and down so you can figure it out to get it on that one. Why is it on that one?
So I stay out the way. If I tell him box out and he don't make him pivot, I just walked in the black market and signed my first deal. They don't know who they signed, I'ma kill it. Nothing for free, you gon' pay for my time. I'm the type that's gon' tell it to sell it and bill it. Bitch, I'm the son of Taisha, a prince, not a king. I'm
We really
Where's
need
the
to
remote
support
control
our
that
youth.
control this
so
TV?
much, it's a blessing. she here or she wasn't. I
Your
swear
grandma
that I
be
did it.
sleepy.
No, it's not COVID. I'm up through the night. All these nightmares I'm having. I'm up with the fever.
Yeah.
Bring somebody in there to help us control all this stuff. I promise you.
We gotta
We
support
got
our
to be
youth.
professional on these
The youth
platforms.
are very important.
Yes, we are. And we got to support ourselves. So you guys excuse us today, man. I promise you we're going to get this together. We learning this learning process, right? You want to get it on that one. Here for a reason. And that's what we're going to do. We're going to start critiquing not only the artists in our community, but we're going to start critiquing the nonprofits, right? We hear about these nonprofits getting all this $2-3 million and gatekeepers in our community and not doing the right thing. We're going to bring them on this podcast and we're going to put it on. We're going to put it on blast. You can't say you're doing the people's work and don't do the people's work. That's not what Kwanzaa's about. That's not your civic duty, right? So we're going to start from the bottom and work our way up. That's what we're going to do because we're here for a reason.
Yeah, we can only go up now. They brought us all the way down. And you know, right now, 2025, we also don't have a city manager now. So we need to be watching out who's going to be our city manager.
Who's doing what?
Yeah.
Right.
Because we don't want to be another 10 years and our community get nothing. Practically nothing. So we have to make the state accountable, the county accountable, also the city accountable, how they putting equity
So this
into
is
our
right here?
community. Because they're getting away with it with no equity at all. And January 7,
So this
we
thing
will
is
be at the
connected to this
Capitol,
TV, right?
also fighting for
That's how you
reparation.
spell Mr. Lewis, too.
And stay
You
tuned on
spelling
that
it wrong. That's
too.
why you couldn't find it.
There.
I did the wrong just so I could do right, and that's what they don't get is they don't see the vision. I'm way too far to say that I can't do it, but if you want judge me, shit.
All right, you guys, we're going to try to do this a little bit more professional, right? The way this was supposed to be done, I wanted to introduce you guys to a local artist from the city of Sacramento by the name of Nerd Boy Maury. This dude is really, really accomplished. Please go to his YouTube channel. Check him out. He's a very uplifting and young, inspiring young man from the city of Sacramento that has put in his work, right? But because he's not talking about killing and a lot of the stuff that rappers usually talk about, it's been hard for him to get recognition.
Yes.
So what I'm saying is I want to uplift some of these rappers that deserve airplay on our channel. The ones that's talking this positivity and talking about things that Kwanzaa actually really represent. So check him out. Nerd Boy Maury, called Here for a Reason. Very inspiring song.
Perfect.
Let's do it.
We need positive music. We don't want to be like. Music is a very important part of our culture too.
It is.
Food, music, events, health and wellness. That is what we need for human beings, and we need the youth, you know, talking about that, singing about that, than other stuff that we don't need.
Right. Here we go, Nerd Boy Maury.
Just wanna fuck and I tell her to leave when she finished. Niggas be fed, so I stay out the way. If I tell him box out and he don't make him pivot, I just walked in the black market and signed my first deal. They don't know who they signed, I'ma kill it. Nothing for free, you gon' pay for my time. I'm the type that's gon' tell it and sell it and bill it. Bitch, I'm the son of Taisha, Prince not king.
A prince are not king.
She keep me out so much, it's a blessing she here. She wasn't, I swear that I need it. No, it's not COVID, I'm up through the night. All these nightmares I'm having.
And what the young man is saying is that he's here
And he's
for a
from
reason.
Sacramento,
And he's from
local.
Sacramento.
Gotta support local artists, local art and culture. Honestly, that is part of human being too. We're so far away from music and art and culture and food, our food.
I was out starving when I waited on my turn. Now finish my season.
We're here for a reason, man. This is your personal family. Hey. I'm here for a reason. You're here for a reason. You're here for a reason. Here for a reason.
We have purpose.
Here for a reason.
Make
Here
sure
for a
you fulfill your
reason.
purpose.
Man, show me you love me. Don't tell me, man. Show your people you love them. Quit talking about it, man. Yes, sir. Here for a reason. Here for a reason. I'm here for a reason. Yeah. So, sisters, is there anything else you want to share to the
Actually,
people,
one of the
man?
Kwanzaa principle is purpose.
It's purpose,
We all
huh?
have
Coming up.
purpose. We're all
Right.
are here for a reason.
Right.
We don't need to look at everybody else.
Right.
Let's work together.
Absolutely. I
Because
love
God
it.
brought us here for a reason.
Let me see. We might be able to find another one now. Let me see. See if we can get our DJ to find Mr. Lewis the right way this time. We were spelling it wrong. Let me see.
Yeah, positive music, positive vibe, positive everything. That's all we need. It's the yeah. Let's see here. Mr. ER.
Oh, yeah.
TER. There he is. Yeah,
That's
right
spelled the
at the top.
wrong way. That's not it. That's spelled the wrong
That's
way.
not him.
That's a white man. They spell it different.
Let me find him on my phone. We're trying to look for Mr. Lewis. He's an amazing, amazing artist.
Mm-hmm.
There he is.
There you go.
Which one do you want to play?
I got power.
Just put I got power. We as a people got power that God gave us if we use it the right way.
Well, it's the most inspiring song of the year to me.
Yeah, I love that song too.
I keep saying
I'm
he
probably using
Oh!
power move. Power
I think
move.
that is it.
That's the one.
Yeah, that's
The
it.
power
I
move.
don't know why I keep saying I got power. Okay, let's do it. Let's do it. This is one of my number one picks of the year right here. Mr. Lewis, a.k.a. The Solution and the Answer.
Yeah.
No, that ain't it. That ain't the one, but this is another one, though. We still gonna hear it out.
I put myself on. I could have quit, but I kept going.
Our move.
My mind, I ain't never slowing.
And he's from Sacramento.
And he's from Sacramento. Little bro.
Family,
Hey, look.
family man,
I met little bro
yarn.
about 10 years old in front of Walmart, man, selling tapes, man.
You know him
This
that
little
long?
dude, oh man, this little dude been
Wow.
working.
Making sure my family good.
Yeah, making sure his family good, and he always got his kids with him.
Yes. We
Yes,
gotta
sir.
support our youth, our community. That's the only way, especially art and
Right,
culture.
right.
They took the music from our school. They took everything. Like what I don't know where they investing their taxpayers' money, to be honest. Into the big companies that don't do much for the community.
Cause it's better than nothing. But I make profit off of what I do. We on to something. I know it's gonna take some time and some organization. My little ones are multi-millionaires in the making. Never give up, stay motivated. Look what we facing. We deserve it, so paradise is what I'm creating.
Yes. Paradise is what I'm creating. That is, maybe he didn't release it yet. Has he released that
Yeah, he
song?
just said this shit too.
I got power. Put it right here on the search.
I'm way too poor.
Too much work, they ain't even knowing. I don't think they
It's
understand.
called I got, yeah, I got, oh, that's it. Put Mr. Lewis. I got power. Go back. Mr. Lewis.
Call your people, they'll do you shady. I didn't have a job, but got it in on the daily. I could have chose to sit around, but that just
Mr.
I told myself I was gonna do it and been on it since. Of course I'm winning, I ain't stop. Use your common sense. And I don't see me slowing down, I see me getting rich. My work ethic speaking for me. No
I
need to
got the
convince.
power.
Instead of upgrading my ego, I upgrade my life. Benefiting people's mind and I just look nice.
Yeah, it keeps on. Could it be this one?
I put in work to live this way, I really earn my stripes.
This it right here. Look at me in the video.
Yeah.
This it right here. Look at me in the video.
There it is.
I filmed this too. This is me all in the video. I'm all in the video on this one, y'all.
Wasn't playing
Why I
right.
ain't playing?
It got disconnected when you put on.
Yeah, I think it got two different things showing on. We figuring it out, y'all. Be patient with us. Right?
Let me see.
I think it's another something else playing on. Yeah, see, that's the other channel. So you got two pages open some kind of way.
Ooh.
Yeah. Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Really get that off of there. Fast. Cover your ears, y'all. So what are we doing?
There.
Mr. Media Man? We got two pages open. I just don't know how to turn them off.
Turns off when you put on the shorts. It doesn't show the shorts.
Don't give a fuck about what my brother say. Told her that I love her, that's real.
So now how do we
Let me
close
find
that?
you
What
another
did you
one.
want to play?
Look, you guys, we appreciate
That's
you guys
okay.
being patient, right?
Tomorrow,
well,
tomorrow
look.
we'll be ready for
Yeah,
you
we're gonna
for
be back.
Mr.
We're gonna be
Lewis.
back for y'all tomorrow,
Because
man.
that's
We're gonna have this together.
collective work tomorrow.
Collective work tomorrow, man. I'm gonna
So,
get us a script,
that would
man.
be
We're not
really
gonna be
good
all over the
for-
place. Y'all just hang in there, man. I promise y'all, man. We're gonna have some educational for
Yeah, you know. But
y'all.
thank
I'm
you.
gonna chime out on West Coast Mardi Gras, New Generation Entertainment. I'll see you guys on our next episode. Be looking out for In the Kitchen on Sundays. West Coast Mardi Gras channel on Patreon. We finna go up with this podcast shit, y'all. So I'll see y'all soon. Whoever that is just joined in, man. I appreciate you. You a little late. Catch you on the next one. All right.
Just get involved.
Right. Just
Get
get involved.
involved.
Sacktown Mardi Gras, all channels. Come get you some good food at Queen Sheba's on Broadway.
That's right.
Right.
And tomorrow, we'll see you tomorrow
got-
too. We'll be talking about the collective work for Kwanzaa. All right, thank you everyone. We'll see you tomorrow. Make sure you show up at the Capitol too. So